What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Casper's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel as always. So today was a relatively busy day when it came to sneakers. We had the release of the Air Jordan 4 Maniere. We had the exclusive access for in-store pairs at Finish Line, and then we also got a bunch of updates on upcoming sneakers that are set to come out in 2023. So I'm going to go through all of that today because I have a bone to pick with Finish Line with how their exclusive access went today. It was just a lot dealing with Finish Line today and trying to get in to actually see if I had access to stuff. But starting off with the updates we got over the 2023 sneakers. Now, I have mentioned this shoe in previous videos, but we have even better pictures than I had before, and that is the Jordan 1 Skyline. And so I will put up the pictures I have of the shoe that Z Sneakerhead posted today. But it looks like it's like a canvas material on here, but it is that two-tone color. It looks like it goes from red to blue. I will say I do like the color a little bit better on here. I still think I wish it was a little bit more saturated instead of like that lighter tone color, but still not a bad shoe at all. I will probably end up grabbing this shoe for my collection. I'm honestly curious to see how people feel about it, just because it's something that's different from what we like. It's one of those different Air Jordan 1s. So people may not be 100% a fan of it, but like I mentioned, I'm curious to see how people will feel about this, especially with the different material on here, with it being a canvas or like a corduroy actually, instead of just a full leather shoe. But that is the Jordan 1 Skyline. So continuing on with the other updates that we got. We have the black toe Air Jordan 1 Low, which is set to release July 28th, 2023. I think this one will do very well. It's a black toe. It has red in it. It's going to do very well, I think, in my opinion. Even though it's a Jordan 1 Low, people still buy them. People still like them. So this is going to be one I do see doing very well. And then continuing on, we have another Jordan 1 Low, and that is the UNC to Chicago. And that is set for July 26, 2023. Now, if you remember, there was a high top version of this exact shoe that was a women's version. And that came out, I believe, 2018, I want to say, or maybe 2019. But a couple years ago. And now we're getting the low top version of that shoe. Honestly, not a bad shoe at all. I'm curious to see if people will like the low top version better or if they'll like the high top version better. I think for me, I would probably prefer the high top version as of right now. But whenever the low top version does come out, I will get a look at it in person and then give my final opinions then. But that, like I said, is set for July 26, 2023. Continuing on, we have another Air Jordan 4 that is set for August 12th, and this is the red cement. And this one is interesting. This is one that I really want to see in person before I kind of give my full opinion on it, or even not in person, but just like official images of the shoe, because this mock-up is interesting. Of course, you have the red cement on here, and then you have the white and the black, and it doesn't look like a bad Jordan 4 based off the mock-up, but like I said, I'm just curious to see how the shoe will actually turn out in person, because I feel like we have this mock-up here, and the shoe will look totally different whenever the official images come out. But yeah, I'm curious. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Like it's one of those ones where I'm in the middle on if I actually like the shoe or if I don't like the shoe. And then continuing on to the last shoe that I have right here with me today, that is another Air Jordan 13 that comes out July 1st, and this is the Wolf Gray Jordan 13. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I don't like 13s like that. This colorway is not that bad on these 13s. It's an all-white Jordan 13 with hints of gray and red on it. It's very simple in my opinion. And like I said, it's not that bad. Will I cop it for myself? Probably not. But, you know, maybe my mind will change next year for Jordan 13s whenever this pair does come out. But like I mentioned, that is set for July 1st. Now, continuing to the Air Jordan 4 Maniere release that happened today. So, of course, they did the video entries previously. Today was the release on the Maniere website, which was the second way that you'd be able to purchase this Jordan 4. So they dropped that. It was 10 a.m. Central Time today, which 11 a.m. Pacific, or 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. My time is all over the place right now, but they did drop this morning. I did try for a pair because I needed to get a pair from my friend, which was a size 8. So I actually went in thinking I had a pretty good shot because I figured people would be going for the bigger sizes, and since I was going for a size 8, I was like, I feel like I should have a good chance with that. So I had my laptop pulled up and I had my phone pulled up with both. Like, I was going to try on both to be able to get the pair. So 10 a.m. hit, I get like the link, like they changed it, they do a domain change. So when the new domain came out, It actually came out probably within like 30 seconds of 10 a.m. hitting. So it came out a little early. I think it might have went live a little early as well. But I got on there, got in, picked my size 8 that I needed. The question was about what month what month is it? November. Picked November, did submit, did the CAPTCHA, and then as I was trying to get in the queue, I kept hitting an error, and I think I took a screen. Yeah, so the error said there was a problem loading this website. Try refreshing the page. If the site still doesn't load, please try again in a few minutes. And then it has a refresh page button. So I hit that refresh page. It took me back out. And then I basically went through the process again, went back in, and I probably got this same refresh page error probably 2 or 3 times before it actually finally put me in queue. So if y'all experienced this error trying to cop the Maniere 4s this morning, trying to even just get in the queue, let me know in the comments. It was the most random thing. I don't know why, if it was like the traffic on the page, if it was my Wi-Fi. I really don't know why I got this error, but I was like, come on, like, let's go, like, I'm trying to hurry up now. But I was finally able to get in the queue on my laptop. The queue wait time was only 10 minutes, and I was like, that's not terrible. I know people probably had a quicker wait time. I think one of my friends had a 5-minute wait time. But I figured I would be good with a 10-minute wait time. The only downside, like, I would have been in there quicker had I not had this refresh error that kept popping up. But that 10 minutes went past. I was able, the shoe was still showing as in stock. So I was like, bet. So I got to the enter payment and shipping information, enter all my information, and then got to the submit payment page after you put in your card. And I got another error. And this one said your payment can be processed for technical reasons. Try again in a few minutes or use a different payment method. So I tried one card like 2 or 3 times, didn't go through. I tried another card another 2 or 3 times. That one didn't go through. I waited a couple minutes to see if that would help solve the issue and tried again. Still no luck at all. So I have no idea why my card would not go through. Once again, if y'all experience this error, let me know in the comments because I'm very curious to see if actually, I know I wasn't the only one that experienced this error, but I'm just curious to see if y'all were able to get past this point or if it just completely prevented you from buying the shoe. But yeah, after this, like I said, I tried and I just had no luck. So I just kind of, at that point, I was like, okay, I don't need another size right now. So I just kind of left it alone at that point. Now my phone, because I had it put up on my phone as well, I was able to get in on that one too. But the wait time on my phone was 51 minutes. So I closed it out. I was like, there's no way that these are going to be in stock for 51 minutes. But that was my wait time on my phone. So yeah, no luck today on the Manieres. Like, I took an L just because the errors that I had received today, they prevented me from buying it. I think this is the first time in a while I haven't been able to hit on the Maniere and a Jordan drop that happened on the website. Now continuing on, Maniere put out a post on their Instagram and on their Twitter today. It said, thank you to everyone who participated in the Maniere and Air Jordan 4 release this morning. We're doing our part by reviewing orders and ensuring they make it to proper hands. All suspicious orders with multiple pairs will be canceled. Please stay tuned for further updates. And they have a screenshot and it just reads canceled underneath it. And it may be a little hard for y'all to see on the video. I'll blow it up if I can. But they basically just have what it looks like people that ordered, and then their address, which of course is blanked out, or their location, and then it has how many pairs they ordered. So I saw mixed things about this. So I saw some people say it's showing how many times someone ordered on the Maniere page, like just kind of over every drop that they've had, which I'm not 100% sure if that's true. And then of course the other was, of course, this is how many orders they had for the Air Jordan 4 Maniere today. So the first one had 30 orders and they spent $7,200, and it just goes down from there. We saw 19 orders, 15 orders, 14 orders, and it's just people spend thousands. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, how they're going to restock these pairs. Like, I was sitting on the website today just in case they restock pairs on the website, but nothing happened on there. So I'm curious to see if they do like another drop at some point, or how exactly they will divvy up pairs that were from the online website. So that'll be just something to wait and see what happens. And then of course, last but not least, we do have another drop for these, and that is November 23rd on the Sneakers app. That'll be the last probably way to get these Air Jordan 4 Manieres for retail. I don't know how many pairs are going to be on sneakers. It's going to be a tough one to determine for sneakers, but like I said, it's just going to be a wait and see with that one. And hopefully, we can cop those sneakers if you need a pair still. Now going to real quick, Finish Line and JD. Like I mentioned, they did in-store exclusive access today, and for the Lost and Found ones, and of course, they're only releasing the Lost and Found ones on exclusive access, so no other way that they're releasing these shoes. So that happened today at 8 in the morning. So that got in. I was sitting on the Finish Line website at 8:56 waiting. And the queue went up. I refreshed. I got in the queue, and I was like, bet, let me just kind of wait and see if I can get in. It took me like 40 minutes to an hour, and I was still in the queue. I have no idea why it took so long. It never really takes that long to get into a queue. I understand, like, there was probably a ton of people going for pairs today, but it just took forever. And then I was finally able to get in, and I didn't even have access. I'm not sure why exactly, but there was a tweet put out today that may explain it. But the whole queue system today on Finish Line just was not that good in my opinion. And I had the app put up on my phone, and I had the desktop put up on my laptop for Finish Line, and neither was able to get in. And then the crazy thing was, I went to JD on my desktop and was able to get in probably within 5 minutes of being on the JD desktop app. So my recommendation when it comes to Finish Line and JD, have the JD page with the on desktop, have JD page and Finish Line page pulled up, and then if you can, have the Finish Line page and JD Finish Line app and JD app put up on your phone. And hopefully between those four, you'll be able to get in on one of them. So like I mentioned, I was stuck in queue like pretty much the whole time, the whole hour plus that I was trying to cop. But I was able to get in on JD within minutes of trying to hopping on that website. Now the other thing that I did mention, there was a tweet that was put out today by Soul Retriever, and it says Finish Line and JD update. Today was in store. A lot of pairs did not receive men's pairs. For ship to me access tomorrow, there will be both men's and GS. So it sounds like a lot of stores will be having their men's pairs come in. I don't know if they're going to put them on the app. 9 times out of 10, they're probably either going to do first come first serve, or they will do a raffle whenever the men's pairs come in. Like I mentioned, I didn't have any access on my Finish Line account, so I'm assuming my store just didn't get men's pairs. It's going to be a wait and see. But if you didn't get any access there, you didn't see any men's pairs, the pairs are probably coming. So you just have to watch your local stores. Now, by the time y'all have seen this video, the shipped access for Finish Line JD will probably already have happened, because it's supposed to happen at 8 this morning, which is 9 Eastern time and then 6 Pacific Standard Time. So it was early this morning. If it hasn't happened yet and you're watching this video, be prepared, because it's going to happen soon. But yeah, it was a struggle with Finish Line this morning. It was really annoying trying to get in and then not even getting access, even though I usually get access. So I really don't know what the issue is. But like I said, check your local stores, keep up with them just to see if they get their men's pairs in, just so you have the opportunity to cop from there. But overall, that is everything I have for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I know it's a lot of information, but as always, don't subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, hopefully y'all enjoy y'all's Friday. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.